Man, I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I dug and dug and dug. I was talking to some dudes the other day. I gave them a little bit of wrong information, but like I said, I got to do some more research, and I'm glad I did. So, apparently, Washington State is not out of fuel, and they're not preparing for $10 a gallon. Oh my God. What is it? Oh, I'm dying. I'm gonna leave that in. So apparently they're not out of fuel. It's
Lies.
strange.
There's no ice cream shop here.
The $10 a gallon is actually for 100 octane, which is racing fuel, which is really fucking badass. I kind of wish we had that here. Dude, 100 octane for $10 a gallon? That's pretty good. That's that's really good. I'm not gonna lie. We should totally have that here. But guess things went wonky and there was a miscommunication. And currently, the way things are, we're all looking for excitement, right? Me too. I was like, holy shit, dude! Because on the East Coast, somebody posted up. There's a couple gas stations that don't have gas, and independent contractors. As far as the trucking industry, everyone's saying it ain't as glorious as they say it is, and it's true. It's not glorious. It's craptastic because again, that's pretty much your business. You're in charge. You pay for gas. You pay for your vehicle and all its operation needs. And I get it. Shit, dude, I'd be pissed too. Fuel prices as far as diesel is ridiculous right now. But if you have a diesel truck and you have a backup vehicle, it's pretty sweet because if things ever really do hit the fan, you'll have something that's going to be a monster out there in the middle of nowhere. I know a guy who bought a diesel Jeep. Actually, it's really nice too. Dude, but right now, the amount of money he's paying, he'll probably be fine. I think the guy makes enough coin, dude. Just saying. But anyways, so there's no fuel shortage up there in Washington State, which is really awesome. But at the same time, I'm kind of sad because there's a lot of people believing in this, including myself, that there's a fuel shortage. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You can't be saying that shit. But anyways, there you go. That got some. So luckily, nothing's too crazy. But I am looking at fuel prices in comparison. I rode down to Carson, and it's $1 cheaper per gallon. It's a whole dollar cheaper. That's fucking terrifying. So if you live in a big city, I guess that's where you're paying. I wonder if groceries are cheaper down there. Yo, I gotta go check that out.
Ice cream.
No gas shortages, just a miscommunication. But gas prices are going up. $5.19 a gallon up there right now. Here it's like, fuck, dude. For the good stuff, it's pushing $6. But don't let your hair down just because there was a miscommunication. But at the same time, do your homework. Dig. Wait for a couple days before you make a choice. All right, now let's get to monkey herpes.
I got this mushroom turning my head.
Oh boy. Okay, so monkeypox, right?
Learn how to park your bike first before you ride.
Here we go. I know what you're thinking. You can't say that. Well, I said it before. All right? I said it before and they took my video down. I said it on Facebook. No one wanted to fucking talk about it. But immigration, all these weird little disputes around the world, I firmly believe there's two sides to each government. One trying to jack things up, the other trying to help. Or who knows, right? People are people. So I said before that perhaps it's a bad thing that all these migrants are being let in due to gang warfare from other parties around the world coming to another location with less bodies, less enforcers, lack of numbers, right? So if they get together, perhaps something might occur here and they'll support their extremist ideals in America. It's also not far-fetched that people would get monkeypox or whatever else pox, purposefully get infected on purpose, right? And then travel somewhere else. Who knows why? Like I said, not all, of course, immigrants are going to be out to do stupid shit, but I myself, I am not a natural born citizen of the United States, but I am an American citizen. I come from outside of CONUS. I know what it's like out there. I lived in odd lockdown scenarios and scenarios where people couldn't defend themselves any longer and things got worse. So I'm not saying that since 2008 people have been openly being smuggled into the United States, and I don't want to get political, but it's been happening for a very long time. And currently, once more, this little monkeypox thing, well, 2003, someone got bit, and then a few other things happened, but now they're talking about people out there purposely infecting themselves, just like, oh boy, with the AIDS virus. I don't want to go there, but you had prostitutes giving out free sex to random Joes, unprotected. Boom, you're infected. They were putting blood needles at gas pumps, and you grabbed a handle to fill up your car. Surprise, AIDS blood in your bloodstream, right? You got infected with dirty blood. I don't want it to get to that level, but again, you have African nationals. Well, I know what you're thinking. Syrians, Afghans, Somalis, people from TJ, so on and so forth, openly getting a free pass into the United States currently. Is it a bad thing? No. Is it a bad thing? Yes. It is, because you're talking personnel coming from another country with military experience, blending in with the civilians, gathering numbers, and I dare say it, trying to take over. It's nope. Listen, just like African nationalists and on the East Coast, they have a little division to themselves, and these dudes are former generals, and then magically their kids get shot in the head. They're coming over here with all the bullshit. They're bringing it here. It sounds extreme, but I've read into it. I've spoken to people. I have met former TAFCU members / smugglers. You name it, dude. And, well, it's a thing, and it's real. Be prepared for that. There's a bunch of conspiracies and conspirators saying, oh, this and that. No, look at it. There was a big-ass explosion over there in, where the hell was that? Where was it? Lebanon. Their grains were wiped out. A massive amount of it wiped out with that big-ass explosion. And now it's causing an uptick in violence due to food shortages, so on and so forth. It all ties together if you really pay attention, but I don't want to go there right now. We're talking about monkeypox, right? Monkeypox could be being brought to several different countries through people and personnel who were purposely infected against their will or otherwise. It
Yeah,
could
we
be a
all
thing.
need to find a road.
So keep an
Rolling
eye on
through
it.
down the
Don't just slough it off.
highway.
It could be an accident. Someone could have been bit again. But like I said before, people do things on purpose, and then a couple years later, you see the bigger picture.
At the end of the day, man, everybody need a sound.